What's up guys, PeeCarNoo here, bringing you another GTA 5 racing video. Today we've got something interesting. We've got the old school entity going against the Pegassi Osiris and the not so old but sort of old school Zentorno in a three-way battle. This is just the beginning of just a bit of a showcase of this track. It was a track by the Noro community. He was in Bruffy stream last night. This is probably the favourite track out of the night, really. It's got a mad little sort of crisscross maze section which is coming up in a second or so, which I thought I'd show you before the actual battle comes across with the 3 supercars, which is, oh my god, like the way these cars sort of, you know, went stuck by each other. But here, the crossover, bang, and I get taken out. So let's move on to the Zentorno entity and Osiris battle. So as you can see, we've got Doodle in the Zentorno, we've got Jose in the new Osiris. I was using the old school entity. I thought, you know, why not? It started raining as well, which is pretty interesting. So, I mean, just seeing these 3 cars like, you know, next to each other battling is quite unique. You know, 3 different selection of cars, really, all in the same league. You wouldn't have thought that, you know, with the sort of like comparisons lately on YouTube with, you know, things like lap time testing, because the Osiris and the Zentorno are pretty much in their own league. But when you take into account of weather effects and different types of roads, different sort of bumps, stability of the car and things like that, it all adds up, and the entity is still pretty much an all-round, one of the best cars in the game as an all-rounder. So that's why it was important to sort of show you guys, you know, how these cars sort of are in a race together, not just lap times, you know, in a single individual person going around the test track. Doodle hit the lamppost there. I'm able to regain it, but yeah, the Zentorno does have obviously the straight line speed, but the entity through these corners, you can see the Zentorno starts to wiggle its hips a bit. You know, it starts to do a little Shakira there. But you know, the entity still stays true and flat through these corners. And remember, this is in the rain, guys, as well, as you can probably tell. So this is quite tricky, all these little bumps. Zentorno does a little bit of a power slide there. Go around here, Osiris oversteers, and unfortunately that does end up to be the end of Hibbs. But it was a great little one lap for the Osiris anyway. But this is where it gets really interesting. This is where the Zentorno and the entity really sort of battle it out to regain that spirit in the supercar club. So as you can see, I ain't used the entity for a while, pretty much. I think the last time I used it was it Shaggy's video when he was comparing it against a Turismo. So I think it was Panda or whatever the track's called. So it's interesting. It's a really enjoyable car to actually get back in and drive. It's probably still one of my favourite cars. The Cyrus is very good, but you know, you want the change every now and again, and that's where the entity does come in. So as you can see through here, going up this left-hander here, I thought, oh, you know what, take the outside, but ooh, the Zentorno clenches it with the acceleration. But you know, there's not much you can do really about that. But I thought, okay, right, he's gone wide, so I'll cut in and absolutely floor it down here, and I'm able to cut back into the side and across the bridge over the jump. And what's actually quite funny here, guys, is obviously with it being a crossover track, but just pay attention to the lightning. As soon as this happens, bang. I mean, you couldn't have asked for better timing, really. But yeah, guys, that's just sort of a, you know, a 3-way battle. Well, I say 3-way battle, but it mainly was a 3-way battle for a good lap. And then it came Zentorno and entity, and obviously I get taken out here with the crossover. But yeah, guys, you know, this is awesome to see. Tell me what you guys think. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here. Tell me what you guys think of the new intro music, and I've got a new outro as well. Just tell me what you guys think if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.